Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So you guys requested this on Instagram so many times and I was so scared to do it for you guys because the liner was so challenging for myself too. But yes, I did do this look for you guys, you know. But anyways, I want to talk about the last video. I know that I did not seem alive or energetic. I'm so sorry about that. I really hope this can make it up for you. But I was sick. I'm still sick to this day. I'm still recovering, but I'm a lot better today, thank God. So yeah, if you like what you see, let's go ahead and jump right into this video and let's go. So this is a little complicated when it comes to the graphic liner, but I will be teaching you step by step. But to them, we're gonna go straight to the priming our lids with the NARS custard in, yeah, NARS. So we're just gonna go ahead and prime our lids and then set it with a white base. And I just feel like the concealer gives me a right amount coverage when it comes to my eyelids, because I do have like really big discoloration, and I just use this and it just covers it all the way. It's really nice. It's good for a base for eyeshadows. And then we're going to be using the Morphe palette 35O, and we're going to be using this brown mocha chocolatey color. That way we can use that as our crease and also as our main color. So we're going to keep on packing that color till we're satisfied with the brown, because this is the only crease color that we're using. So just keep blending and packing. And then we're going to go ahead and cut our crease, and we're going to basically do it like a whole lid. So you're going to go straight down. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. You're going to get a little bit on a flat brush. Usually a flat brush works the best because it just gives you more control and it's more precise when you do the lid. So you're going to go by the natural, like when you look up there should be like a creasing area. And so you're just going to go ahead and outline that. So like that, and just fix it up.
Then just go ahead and shade it in.
We're gonna set it with this white base and just go ahead and just, you know, shade it. That way we don't have any creases and everything's just flat for our next color, because we will be applying yellow on top. And then I'm gonna pick up a little bit more brown from the 35O. Just go ahead over with the halo eye, that way it's more depth, you can say. With the 35B palette, which is this gorgeous palette right here. We'll be taking this yellow and we're gonna apply that all over the crease. I'm gonna be using my finger when applying the yellow. I feel like it gives more pigment with my finger. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and coat our lashes with the Maybelline Falsies. You already know that is a thing I always use. So we're just gonna go ahead and do a light coating. Alright, on to liner. This is the most trickiest part even for me. Like, I'm not even perfect. I'm just letting you out there know, because I am not perfect whatsoever, but we're gonna try. So the liquid liner I'm going to be using is my Holy Grail NYC. I did hear it was discontinued, but I'm not too sure. Of where I live, which is New Mexico, we still have it out here. They still sell it at my store. So I don't know. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and outline the lid, but very thin. Don't go crazy. So this is the most difficult part, you guys. Well, I'm like really scared to do this, so let's try it out, I guess. I usually take my time with this. Remember, you're in no rush, so take your time. So we are gonna start off as a normal wing. Like, we're gonna shoot it up like so, very gently, so like that. And then you're gonna go ahead and connect it, but do not go bold. Really thin. then shade in. Okay. Whew. I'm like so scared, you guys. This can either make it or break my whole look, and there I'm done. But yeah, let's pray that this liner will come out good as the other one. So, whew. Alright, let's do this. So how I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna connect this side and then bring it upwards. So, alright. I cannot do this. Alright, so you're just gonna connect it. Okay, there's too much product. Also, don't put too much product, then yeah, you're supposed to sketch it out first. So,
bring it up. Like so?
Like that. And then you're just gonna go ahead and connect it to the wing. Alright, so you have the sketch. So you're gonna make another line below it, that way you connect it. Like so, watch.
So like that.
You see you connect it? Now you're just gonna go ahead and shade it in. And you're gonna bring it half crease. Whew, let me take a breath because I'm like holding my breath for this. Alright, and you're gonna make it thicker, that way it matches both sides. You're just gonna go ahead and just adjust it. And really take your time on this because you are not trying to mess up, girl. And if you end up making a mistake, we can fix it up with concealer, and I will show you that in a bit how to do that. So we are back. This liner thing was horrible, but I will show you how to fix it in the end. But yeah, so we are gonna move on to lashes because I literally had to take a moment of breath because, you know, I had to breathe. I was almost dying. I'm gonna be using, again, xoxo lashes. You guys already know that's my brand right there. Love that. And we're going to be taking the style Goddess, and we're going to be applying that on our lashes to give it more dimension and volume. We'll be applying these off camera because you guys already know that I always apply them and you guys know how to. So yeah, we'll be back. So we are going to be moving on to the face. I am going to start with the Clinique Dramatic Moisturizer. And I love this moisturizer because it literally takes off my dry skin like that. So we're going to go ahead and just prime our face with this. That way we don't have no dry patches. Because I usually get them in the T-zone. It's not good for application because then the makeup see-throughs in it. I'm going to be priming my face with the Smashbox color correcting. And this is already done because I use this a lot. I don't show it on camera, but I do prime my face before I do my foundation. Just if you guys are wondering. And I really love this because it literally takes off my redness like instantly. So we're just going to go ahead and apply that on where we have redness. By the way, if I'm looking down there, it's because there's a mirror right next to me. So yeah. So we have our face primed. We are going to go ahead and with foundation. I'm going to be using two foundations today, which is a Makeup Forever and the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. And I usually go with this combination because this is really dewy, so I use this on my T section like so. Just gonna go around the nose and around the mouth. I know it's freaking weird, but works with me. And I'm gonna be taking the Rainforest of the Sea and dropping that on my hand. I'm gonna be taking like a flat brush. I'm just gonna be applying that to my face. And recently I've tried the technique of using a beauty blender for my foundation, and let me tell you, it works amazing. I've never tried it because I always felt like it took off my foundation, but I really like how it leaves. I mean, the only thing about it is that I have to like add a little bit more foundation because it takes off a little bit. It makes it sheer, so that's the only bad thing about it. But other than that, I really like how it feels. and looks on my skin. I'm going to be using NARS and Custard to go ahead and conceal my under eyes and the bridge of my nose and a little bit down my chin to bring brightness to the face. Alright, and we're going to be using our beauty blender to blend it all out. And I will be highlighting underneath my eyeliner, that way we give it a sharper look. We're going to be doing that for both sides. Alright, and I am going to be setting my areas where I concealed with Airspun translucent powder. And this is from the drugstore, really affordable and it is really good. But I don't know, this powder kind of like broke me out on my cheeks. I'm not sure if it was this specifically, but after I used it, I literally had broken out like on my cheeks, which is so weird because that never happens, but I'm giving it another try. So we're just going to go ahead and bake for a little bit. Not too much because this powder for me seems to dry out really fast on me. So I'm just going to leave it on for like a few seconds. And then whatever's left over, just go ahead and set the whole thing. And from there, we're going to go on to our under lash line. I'm going to be taking the 35B palette and taking the yellow. We're going to be bringing this on the inner corner and bring it halfway, not fully. So, like so. So, only halfway. Alright, once that we got that done, I'm going to be using the Crystal Ice Cosmetics in gold. I'm going to be using that color in my inner corner and on the bottom lash line. And let me tell you, these glitters are so easy to work with. They're not like stubborn when they don't want to move around. These are really nice. Like the formula is really creamy. You guys should definitely check her out. And I will be leaving the discount code in my description box if you guys want to order some. Once we got that set, we're going to go ahead and coat our bottom lashes with the same mascara by Maybelline. That way we can finish up the eye look. I'm going to be contouring my face with Chisel from the Tarte Protocol palette. And we're just going to go ahead and give some warmth to the face.
And underneath the jawline.
Alright, on to highlighting. I'm going to be using Gleam and Burst Together. And I'm going to be taking like a flat dome brush and spray with a little bit of Urban Decay. That way we get an intensifying glow. And we're going to move on to the lips. I was going to use the color Marshmallow by ColourPop, but since I couldn't find it somewhere in my room, I'm going to be using Femme, which is a kind of the similar kind of color. So yeah, we're just going to go with that and go ahead and just do our lips. To set off the whole look, I'm going to be using the all-nighter spray and just give a few sprays. My loves, I did promise you that I was going to show you guys just in case you guys mess up on the liner, which I know can be pretty tricky. So I'm going ahead and pretend to mess up. That way I can show you the proper way to correct it without having to like mess up the whole liner. So I know I have lashes on. I don't know if I should take them off, but I'm going to see if I can work with this. So as if you were to draw the liner, right, up, whatever, and you accidentally, you know, make a mark. So first of all, you're not going to correct it when it's wet. You're going to make sure that thing is dry, because if you correct it while it's wet, you're just going to smear it and it's just going to be a whole entire mess. So you're just going to let that thing dry. And then I'm going to pick up a flat brush. I highly suggest a flat, precise brush because you do control it a lot more and it's a lot more easier to like wipe out completely. So concealer is my best option for you, and we're just gonna, you know, it's like a magic eraser. You're just gonna make sure you like cover that. So you're gonna use a little bit of product, not so much. Okay, so now that it's dry, I'm gonna be tapping lightly where I want to correct. So you're gonna go gently. Okay, you see how I just erased it? So you're not gonna set it with no white powder, nothing. You're gonna set it with yellow because you are trying to blend it to the whole eyelid. That way nobody knows that you messed up. So you're just gonna go ahead and gently apply the yellow. Make sure it's packed. And there you go. That is how you correct, just in case if you do mess up on the liner. Just use a little bit of concealer and you are on bomb.com. That is a complete look, you guys. I really hope that you guys liked it, and hopefully it wasn't as difficult, which I know some of you guys will be taking as difficult. But anyways, this was a little challenging for myself, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed once again, and give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment if you haven't. And yeah, we'll see you guys on my next tutorial. So yeah, bye.